Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we're gonna make a coconut flavored bok choy, baby bok choy. This is what it is. I've washed it and split them to make sure that there's no dirt in between here. So they're now all nice and clean. In the pot I have some coconut oil heating up. To this I'm gonna add some chopped onions. I ran out of coconut oil, so I'm just going to supplement it with olive oil. So this is a tablespoon. Okay, a tablespoon and a half. Okay. Here I have my own seasoning blend. And what's in here is onion powder, garlic powder, thyme, parsley, um, ground ginger. So I'm just going to use a tablespoon of it. Stir it. Okay. Next, I'm going to add ginger chopped and a spring onion or scallion. Stir this. Next, I'm gonna add some yellow bell pepper. Then I'm gonna add the clean bok choy, baby bok choy. For this, you could have used any greens. You could have cut the bok choy smaller. I didn't do that because I kind of like the way it looks when it's whole. The bok choy has a high water content, but right now my pan is sticking a little bit and I don't want to add more oil. So I'm just using water in a squirt bottle. So you can see, so just a little deglazing. Normally, if I was just doing um, just a bok choy stir fry like this, and I wasn't going to be adding coconut to it, then I would use soy sauce as my as a seasoning that I would use for salt. But in this case, since I'm gonna be stewing it in coconut milk, then I'm just gonna use miso paste, which is fermented soybean soybean paste. This is the white one. It also comes in red. This is salty. I'm gonna use half a lime juice. This is not key lime, so there's no seed in it, so I don't have to like pour it over my hand to prevent the seeds from going in. Okay. Now I'm gonna take canned coconut. You could be used fresh if you had some. I only use maybe half a cup. Because the pepper has a high water content, so does the bok choy. So as I continue to cook this, it's gonna release the water. And I don't want it to be a soup. I just want it to have like a baby bok choy with a nice sauce. The soy paste, the miso, will thicken it up just a bit. But if you wanted to, you could always use some other starch, um, cornstarch or arrowroot starch or coconut flour, uh, whatever, to sort of thicken it. But because this is a low carb recipe, uh, there's no there's no need to add more starch to this. This smells absolutely delicious. If you wanted to, what you could also do is if you had a kind of green seasoning, I've talked about it in another video, which is basically it has parsley, cilantro, um, onion, garlic, and that's all put in a blender. It's called green seasoning in most places, or épice if you're Haitian. That would also be nice in here. But I didn't do that this time around because I already have the bulk of those seasoning in my dry mixture. So that would just be overkill because this flavor is so simple. So you don't want to overpower it with too much ingredients. You can serve this with rice. Um, or any other grains. You could eat it as is. You could put it on, myself I'll be using sweet potato and cooking, uh, boiling some sweet potato and then just using that. So I'm just gonna lower the heat a little bit. It was on medium, so now I'm just gonna put it on the low heat just to sort of to simmer a little bit and for the flavors to just go into the dish. But that is it, and it's pretty much ready to serve. I hope you enjoyed this recipe. uh, Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.